Hey everyone. So one of the last times, actually on the last wash day, I did my hair and I really liked how my curls came out, so I did an Instagram story and a few of you guys asked for videos of like tutorials, product lists, things like that. So that's what I'm doing today because it was another wash day. So a couple years ago, I would say at this point it's been probably 10 years, so not a couple, at least 8 years. I haven't been shampooing my hair. I read about some stuff that made me like, all right, I'm gonna walk away from actually shampooing it. And my hair from before I used to shampoo to now is 1,000 times healthier without me actually changing anything else about any other methods or any products or anything. Just dropping out shampooing my entire head alone has definitely changed my hair. Now I will say that I have updated that routine as of probably it's been a couple months now, where I only on wash day specifically, I'll wash my roots. And that's to get rid of buildup, product buildup, because that helps with adding volume to your hair, one, two, healthy scalp, healthy hair. So I've started to do that only on wash days. Aside from that, I won't touch the rest of my hair, shampoo does not touch, and only the roots and only on wash day. So I'll start with that. I do my full wash days with this full routine I'm going to show you. I do that once a week, once like a week and a half. I do like condition in between when I'm in the shower, but mostly a full wash day is like 1 to 1.5 to 2 weeks. This is my Curl Talk, and I'll also say that all these products I'm showing you, these are all on, if you guys have ever heard of it, Curly Girl Method, these are all Curly Girl Method approved products. And so that's supposed to have certain things taken out of the ingredients that don't hurt your hair or that help nourish it or what have you. So these products that I'm gonna show you right now, they're Curly Girl Method approved. You guys can just Google that, Curly Girl Method products, and a bunch of lists will pop up telling you which ones to use. Anyway, so this is the actual, like, if I'm not shampooing my hair, this is the conditioner. And this goes not on my root because, again, volume. So I don't touch my roots with this or any other conditioners. I just go from, like, a little past the root to the rest of my hair. This is a 3-in-1 conditioner, so it's a leave-in. I can leave it in or rinse it out, or I could co-wash, which is what I do. I'm a co-washer. So the only other thing that I use is this. This was also on Curly Girl Method. It's a mask for your head, so just like a deep conditioning basically. So that's what I use. And then afterwards, 0 towels, like body towels, whatever. The fibers in that, they will make your hair really, really frizzy, so you're going to notice a difference when you actually like curl it and stuff. You're going to have a lot of frizz. So I use a microfiber towel. If you do not have a microfiber towel, t-shirts work fine too. So I actually have like 3 t-shirts that I use both because sometimes like either I'm washing my towel or whatever. So I use both. But so this is microfiber towel. That's what I do. Put my hair up first after getting out of the shower. So this is my hair as of right now. This is what my hair looks like straight out of a microfiber towel after washing and conditioning. All right, so next step is going to be getting your hair a good amount of wet. When you put product in your hair, or at least what I've noticed for me, like I said, I am not a professional. I don't know if I said that, but I'm saying it now, I'm not a professional. So this is just what I have found to work for me so far. I learned this from when I went and got my hair done by someone who was like, she was a curly specialist. So she was saying when you put your product on your hair, actually get your hair pretty wet. Love this thing. This is the kind where like you do a few pumps and then it just sprays continuously. But you want to get it wet enough. And this is kind of the aim of what people who do the bowl method, what their aim is. But you're getting it wet enough, not to where it's like dripping off, but it's like, I can watch. You're looking for this. Hold on. You're looking for that. That sound is what tells you. That was what she explained to me. That sound tells you like you're going to put the product on there and it's going to get like soaked into your hair. So I'm just going to make sure. I actually avoid the roots in this area too because I want my roots to dry so I can manipulate them a little. And yeah. So yeah, see, there's no actual hair dripping off, but it's very wet. So I use this product right here. This is a leave-in conditioner and it's It's got like rice water in it and stuff. So I use this. I don't use a detangler. I don't personally need it with like my conditioner stuff. My hair doesn't get really tangled, so I don't need to use a detangler. So I just go straight for this after wetting all of my hair. I avoid the roots because I don't want to put a bunch of product where I'm trying to get lift and volume. So I don't put this on my roots. It makes it too heavy. So I start here and I'll just like start working my way down, and then you can hear it when you're putting it in there. And I'll just do that. I'll get it some nice little squeezes. Now it's time for the fun part. This is, aside from drawing, takes the longest. So I'm gonna put all of my hair up, I'm gonna clip it up, and then I'm gonna start combing through it. Now, hair when it's in this state and your curls are trying to set is really fragile. So I try to avoid like elastics and stuff. I just use a little clip, get it up there. But I don't want to put too much strain on the curls or do too much manipulation of like moving them out of place, because then that's gonna affect the way the curls come out. So this is the brush we're gonna use. And I'm going to brush through it, and then I'm gonna ring the bottom of my hair around this part. The biggest tip I can give you in this brushing part is do not brush down. You're going to be pulling all on your roots. You're already making your hair weaker by doing that, but you're also taking away the volume, because the whole point here is to get some volume. So you are going to go outwards. Now, if you feel you need to detangle a little, then you can start from the ends and work your way up. Like I said, I don't usually need to detangle, so like I do this and it's just going to go right through. It's not a problem. So start here. I'm gonna work my way into a curl. And then as I get to the end, this is a little hard when I first started, I'm gonna start wrapping it around. Don't worry if stuff falls out, just add it to the next group. Wrapping it around the brush handle. There's brushes that are actually made to do this, so they like get skinnier. But I do that, and then I just drop it down. And look at that beautiful curl. So I'm gonna do this to all of my hair. Everything is getting brushed outward. As soon as I get up here, it's gonna be brushed up to give it that lift. And I'm just gonna out, curl, and wrap around. I'll be back. All right, one of the last steps, and the steps takes the longest. I am a code dryer. I don't know how to, whatever. I'm a dual dryer. I do air dry and diffuser. I kind of mix it. I'm going to start with the diffuser just to seal that cast onto my hair so that it keeps its shape and I can get a little more movement. And then I go do my makeup, and then I come back, so I'll do this a little bit, then I'll go do my makeup and I'll let it air dry a bit. Then I'll come back just to finish it off and really get it nice and dry and volume. So the main things I can say is do not touch your head with this until you have a complete cast. So you're just going to be hovering. You want to start with your roots, and then you're going to start working your way down from there. And you're doing it everywhere just to form that cast and get that shape to stay how it is. After you've done that, I shouldn't do this right now, but whatever. After that, that's when, once you have like a full, and I usually do it after I air dry for a bit, that's when you can start doing this guy. Same thing like the bowl method, and you can start kind of scrunching a little bit. I don't always do that. Sometimes I do if I feel like my curls need to be up a little more. But aside from that, I'll just do it around. I won't even touch it at all. I will see you when my hair is dry. Goodbye. All right, so this is the finished dried product. It's actually slightly wet a little bit in some places, but I didn't feel like we're dealing with it anymore. So when the curls were done, or when my hair was dry, the curls were still really tight and like individual. You can still see I have a lot of really tight Lulus. What I do to fluff it out so that it looks more natural is, I don't know why it looks darker all of a sudden. So I use this. This is not a Curly Girl Method approved product, but I love it. I think Olaplex works really well on my hair. It's a bonding oil. So I just put some, just like 2 drops. And then I mainly just have it on my fingertips because that's what I'm going to be using. And then, so you see like the chunkier curls that are still together, a way of getting your hair to like fluff out and be a little bit bigger is just taking those and then just very slowly pulling them apart. You do it slow so that you don't add frizz, and the oil is going to keep your hair from getting frizzy while you're doing this. Plus, it's good to add some extra oils. So I just take some of the bigger ones and I just lightly work it with my oil finger so it's not frizzy. And they become smaller little defined curls, which adds to my hair getting fluffier, but still really super defined. So as you can see, even on this side, very defined curls still. This one I could probably pull apart. It's so cute though, but I can separate it, working it slow, making sure oil gets all over it. And now I've got 2 curls. And that adds to getting some volume in there, looking more natural and not like these like curl rod curls everywhere. And as the days go on, I will get more volume. I'll get more fluff just from the daily whatever. And then I do, still with that same oil that's on my fingertips, I will start to go into where the roots are. That's when I'll start adding moisture or oils to the roots. And that also helps to give it a little more lift and a little more volume. So I'll go on that side. You can see it's definitely lifting all right there, but so just kind of run it through just in the roots only and just kind of fluffing those out a bit. But this is one of the methods. I actually have like 3. So let me know if you guys want videos with the bowl method and the other one where I don't define the curls. I'll show you guys those 2 if you're interested in how my curls look different when I do that. But here's my hair after. And if I'm feeling extra rock starry, I'll just tease out my roots. And then if I tease them, then I get some nice volume. But the more that I'm like messing with my roots, like the higher that they're getting. Now just know that the more you mess with your roots, also the frizzier your hair gets. But that is my, I don't know what to call it. Brush curl method? I don't know what it's called, but hope it helped. Bye.